I'm here to show the world. I'm here to show the world. Come on, bring it on.
Hi, welcome to RooSports. I'm Joey Ross. Today we'll be recapping our picks from Week 2 with my dad, Toby Ross, to help out, see how we did on our picks.
Okay. Start us off.
Start off. Utah State at Utah. We both picked Utah, and I think they both came out with a win. Utah came out with a win.
Yeah, they did. They played really well and stuff. The next game we had was South Florida at Florida State. We both picked Florida State on that one.
Yeah.
They played really good.
Yeah, defense in that first half, and they outplayed them in the second half and won.
Next game we had was Jacksonville State versus Auburn. We both picked Auburn. What a game this was, Joey.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Overtime.
Overtime there for Auburn against Jacksonville State. Almost, taking a loss there and a very bad upset.
If you're Auburn, the only thing you can say is luck.
Luck, yes. Luck is what helped them win that thing. So we both picked Auburn on that one. Next game we had was Oregon State versus Michigan State.
We both picked Michigan. They just.
I picked Oregon State.
I mean, you picked Oregon State. I'm sorry, my bad. I was right, and
Joe was right on that one.
They just cruised 35-7.
They did really well. Yeah, they played really well. UTEP versus Texas Tech. But we both picked Texas Tech on that one.
And Texas Tech blew UTEP out 69-20.
That was just a nice game for them.
Yeah.
Next up, that Hawaii at Ohio State.
Ohio State just shut them out 37-0.
They didn't have a chance.
There's no challenge against Hawaii.
Next game, what a game this was. Notre Dame versus Virginia. Joey, recap real quick.
Oh man, it was back and forth, and then Virginia had the edge there, and then Notre Dame came back, and then the quarterback, Malik Zaire, breaks his ankle in the second half and is out for the season, so the backup had to come in, and they threw a touchdown pass and at the end to with less than 20 seconds left, and just a clutch play.
Clutch play, yes. Notre Dame goes on to survive that. We both picked Notre Dame in that one.
Yeah.
Next game, Washington State versus Rutgers.
I picked Rutgers. He picked Washington State. It was a back and forth game as well, but Washington State just came out with the win, hanged on there.
They did indeed. All right, next up we had Iowa versus Iowa State. Both of us picking Iowa State on that one.
Iowa State, it was close. It was 17-7 at first, but I think Iowa just took the game and won.
Iowa certainly did want more. Number 14 LSU versus 25 Mississippi State. Joey, you had Mississippi State on this one.
Yes.
I had LSU.
Yeah.
A very close game. Came down.
LSU was up 14-0, and then Mississippi State stormed back to make it 6. And then LSU got 21, and then they had 6. So LSU was 6, and then Mississippi State scored 13 unanswered points to make it 21-19. Now it's the final. Mississippi State couldn't do more.
All right. Next game we had was number 20 Boise State versus BYU. Both of us liked BYU in this one, and it came down to another
clutch play by BYU and
wow, BYU 2 for 2.
Hail Mary. Goodness. Keep that quarterback in.
All right. Next game we had was UCLA versus UNLV. We both picked UCLA in this one.
UCLA didn't have no challenge. They just cruised to win 37-3.
That was a great game for them. Yes, the big matchup, Oregon versus Michigan State.
Yeah.
We both like Michigan State in this one. What do you think? Michigan State played really great defense on this game.
It was a back and forth, and then Michigan State kind of took the edge at that second half. Oregon tried to storm back after down by 10, and Michigan State just hanged on there.
One last play there, Oregon had a receiver wide open, headed to the end zone, a little overthrown. Oregon could have taken the lead there and possibly won the game, but Michigan State eventually did hold on to keep that. And then the final game that we both picked was OU versus Tennessee.
I picked Tennessee.
And Joey picks Tennessee, I picked Oklahoma, and it wasn't even done in regulation. It wasn't done in overtime. We had to take 2 overtimes to get this one figured out.
OU had no hope in this game until the fourth quarter came, and Mayfield, coming out of the hole and just being outstanding there, throwing 2 touchdown passes. I mean, he had three. I think he had 3 total touchdowns. I think.
Yeah, I think
He
so.
had a rushing and 2 touchdowns.
2 passing
Or
touchdowns.
no, he had 3 touchdown passes because he threw it to 2 Shepard and 1 with Perron and ran it in.
That's right. So four total for Baker Mayfield. And then so in the final we had Joey with the 10-4 record on his picks, and I had 12-2 record. So hey, we had some good ones. We had some losses and stuff like that. But hey, what a crazy week 2 of college football.
Great day.
Okay, now we're going to discuss the top 10 of Week 2's AP poll.
Mm-hmm.
And here we go, Joey. Some shakeups. It's there's some new people in the mix. Some people that were in the mix that are no longer in the top 10. So at number 1, Ohio State. Well deserving after that 38-0 Hawaii victory. Number 2, Bama stays at number 2 after beating Middle Tennessee 37-10. What do you think? They're still deserving?
I think they still got that spot.
All right, number 3, TCU.
Yeah, I think
they looked good.
73 points against Austin.
Yeah. Number 4, Michigan State jumps up to the number 4 spot after the win over Oregon.
Yeah, I
think they deserve that.
I think they did because they beat the number 7 team in the country.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 5, Baylor.
Baylor. I think Baylor had an impressive win against Lamar, 66-31. Their defense
Yeah. Number 6, very surprising. USC jumps up to number 6 after a 59-9 Idaho victory.
Their offense is, I guess, astounding.
Okay. Number 7, Georgia. What do you think?
I think they had a pretty good win. Vandy kind of gave them a little struggle, but I think Georgia's good for that spot.
All right. Number 8, Notre Dame steps into the number 8 spot.
I think they deserve number 8 because they lost their quarterback in the second half, and they were down too, and their backup quarterback just came out and just won the game for them. So I think they deserve it.
Backup quarterback stepping in and winning the game for them. Number 9, Florida State.
I think they deserve it because it was a defensive game in the first half a little bit, and they just ran away with it in the second half and won the game. So that's what I think.
All right, and then jumping into the number 10 spot, Pac-12, UCLA.
UCLA did good. Defense is, I think they're all around. They're pretty good. They're a good team.
Some pretty good matchups to look forward to in the next few weeks with some of these top 10 teams. So we'll see how the rest of it shakes out. Okay, now on to Week 3 picks and predictions for the upcoming games. Thursday night, Joey, we got number 11 Clemson at Louisville. What do you like?
I'm gonna go with the upset here. I think Louisville beats Clemson. Louisville's only lost 10 points this season. I mean, they played against Auburn pretty good. I think they did. Clemson, the receiver, is out with a small fracture in his neck. That could be crucial. And Clemson's impressive though, but I think Louisville just somehow wins this.
All right, Joey. I think I'm gonna take Clemson on this one. Of course. But we'll see. We'll see what happens and stuff. Joey likes the upsets. Friday night game, we have number 9 Florida State at Boston College. Boston College putting 70 plus against Howard. Okay, but all right. What do you think, Joey?
I'm going with the upset here again. Boston College. I think Florida State. They struggled in South Florida at home. And Boston College I think their offense is pretty good, even though they play like a weak team, Howard. But I think Boston College comes out with the win here.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go with Florida State.
God, of course.
What can I say? You know what? Hey, Florida State's playing some good ball right now. We'll see what happens. Saturday, we have Tulsa at number 16 Oklahoma. I like Oklahoma in this one. They rebound and they fix some things that they've needed to fix in the first half of the previous 2 games and make it happen against Tulsa.
Yeah.
And show everybody hopefully what kind of team they really are.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I got Oklahoma as well. They coming off that comeback win against Tennessee in double overtime, and I don't think Tulsa can hang on with these guys, so I think OU wins.
Okay. Next up, we have number 23 Northwestern at Duke. What do you think?
I'm going with Northwestern here. They've been impressive. in these couple weeks. Duke's good, but I think Northwestern. Northwestern's defense is amazing. They only allowed 6 points this year. They allowed 6 points against with Stanford, and then last week against their opponent. I think Northwestern can go with the win.
I like Northwestern in this one as well, Joey. All right, Memphis at Bowling Green.
I got Bowling Green because their offense is good. Their offense is good. Memphis had that big win against Kansas, 55-23. But I think Bowling Green can win this.
All right, I'm gonna go against you on that one, Joey. Sorry. I think Memphis is gonna get this one. Memphis is a team that's hungry and they're trying to make their name out there and stuff to get known. I like Memphis in this one. All right, next up we have number 14 Georgia Tech at number 8 Notre Dame. Here we go, top 15 matchup.
I'm going Georgia Tech here. Their offense is unstoppable. Notre Dame, their quarterback is hurt, broken ankle, so their backup's gonna have to step up and play. Georgia Tech's defense is good. I know Notre Dame struggled against Virginia before the injury, but I think Georgia Tech wins this.
I like Georgia Tech in this one as well. I like the run game. I think Notre Dame is going to have some issues maybe with their backup quarterback getting used to the offensive stuff. I think that he's a great quarterback and he had quite a few minutes there left in that Virginia game. But I like Georgia Tech in the running game and the defense in this one. Next up, Joe, we have Nebraska versus Miami at Miami.
I got Miami because their offense is good. They put up 44 points Friday night against Florida Atlantic. Nebraska's a good team. They almost won that game with BYU and let up the Hail Mary. But I think Miami wins this because they're a home field advantage.
I like the Hurricanes in this one as well, Joey. Number 18 Auburn at number 13 LSU. SEC matchup. What do you think?
I got LSU because they've only played. This is only their second game of the year, but that Mississippi State game impressed me because LSU, it was in Mississippi State, and it was LSU season opener, so they're trying to still get the feel of it, and I think Auburn struggled against Jacksonville State in overtime, so I think LSU wins this.
I like the Tigers in this one.
Which one? It's like
I meant LSU. I'm sorry. That's one. Okay. All right. Next up, we have Utah State at Washington. I like Washington in this one. Utah State had some struggles with Utah. What do you think?
I like Washington as well. They come in their offense is good. They're a comeback team. Utah State kind of did good against Utah, but couldn't get the hang of that game. So I think Washington wins this one.
All right. Next up, South Carolina coming off a loss to Kentucky versus number 7 Georgia.
I like Georgia. They played good against Vanderbilt. In South Carolina, they lost the game against Kentucky Saturday, so I think Georgia wins this.
I like Georgia in this one as well, Joey. Texas Tech at Arkansas, Big 12 SEC matchup. Wow, this is going to be a tough game. Texas Tech struggling on defense. Arkansas coming off of a very crucial upset against Toledo.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I got Texas Tech because Texas Tech's offense has probably blown Arkansas's defense away. Arkansas's defense is good, but Arkansas kind of gave up that upset against Toledo at home. So I think Texas Tech wins in Arkansas.
I like Texas Tech's offense as well. I think what they mess up in defense that they'll make up for it with their offense. So I do like Texas Tech on the road in this one. All right, we got Florida at Kentucky. What do you think on this one?
I got Kentucky because Florida struggled against East Carolina Saturday. Kentucky Saturday beat South Carolina on Saturday, and they took their opponent out in week 1, so I think Kentucky is the win here.
I like Kentucky as well. I think Florida's rebuilding. Kentucky's and Mark Stoops is doing a pretty good job there. I like Kentucky at home on this one. All right, next up we have Cal at Texas. I like Cal on this one, just because I think their offense is doing really well. I think they're capitalizing and stuff, and they're an up-and-coming Pac-12 team.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
I got Cal. Texas didn't do very well against Notre Dame. They kind of struggled against Saturday, but Cal is an offensive team. They got speed and everything. I think they just beat Texas. So.
All right, I like their speed as well. Next up, we have Rutgers at Penn State.
I got Rutgers because they're a good team, but they like to fight a lot. You know, Penn State kind of struggles sometimes, but I know it's in Penn State, but I think Rutgers wins.
I think Penn State struggled offensively against Buffalo. Is that correct?
Yes.
And Rutgers just, man, yes, you were right about that. They were in a fight against Washington State, almost pulled it out, but I like the Rutgers against Penn State in this one. Next up, Joey, we have a Pac-12 matchup, Stanford at number 6 USC.
I got USC because I don't think Stanford's that good enough to keep up with USC, and USC's offense is too good for them, I think.
I like USC as well in this one, Joey. All right, we're getting into some pretty crucial matchups here. Number 19 BYU at number 10 UCLA.
I like UCLA because they're a home team. BYU kind of struggles a lot, you know, without Taysom Hill. UCLA is an offensive team, and I think UCLA wins it.
I like UCLA as well in this one. BYU, you know, relying on some late plays to get the wins. They're still undefeated, but they need to step up their game, and I don't think they can do that against UCLA this weekend. Number 21, Utah at Fresno State.
I got Fresno State because Utah struggles with their teams. They struggle against Utah State, and they struggle against Michigan as well. Fresno State kind of hanged on. They got murdered last week or this past week against Ole Miss, and I think they rebound because they're at home. You know, they're in their environment. I think they come out with the win.
I like Utah as well. All right, our final matchup for this weekend. Number 15 Ole Miss at number 2 Alabama. Crucial SEC matchup this early in the season. What do you like?
I like Ole Miss because I think they're gonna trying to get that game last year motivated when they upset them in a close game, and I know they're in Alabama, so it's an away game. I know Alabama's the number 2 team, but I think Ole Miss is gonna win this game.
I like Ole Miss. After watching film and stuff, they have a lot of speed, both sides of the ball. Alabama does as well, but Ole Miss just looks really, really impressive to me right now. I think they can pull the upset in Tuscaloosa.
Yep.
All right.
I think they too.
Hey guys, thank you for watching. Be sure to check back next week and see if our picks were right or wrong.
If you guys have any questions or want to say anything, hit me up on Twitter at JoeyRoss8. And on Instagram as JoeyRoss8 as well. And if you wanna email me at RooSports8@gmail.com. That'd be great. I'll answer them. And thanks for watching the Week 3 prediction video. I'm Joey Ross.
I'm Toby Ross.
And this is RooSports.
I'm here.